Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am gonna be using these today. It's gonna be very strange. Hey guys, so as you've seen from the title, I am going to be making a pop shield to show you how you can do it for free. All you're going to need for today's video is this pair of tights, not this pair of tights, a pair of tights, and a wire coat hanger. We are going to ruin this, so this will be broken. So if you're stealing your mum's coat hanger, make sure she knows about it. So some key information: what is a pop shield? What is the use of a pop shield? Why do we even have pop shields? Pop shields are used in the industry to get rid of any P's and any T's and S's and F's, anything that blows into a microphone like this. You hear that? Horrible noise. And whenever you speak, every now and then when you say P's, any P's and any T's and any F's, anything that basically will blow air into a microphone will create a horrible sound. So we use these things. These are pop shields. It's effectively a material mesh, sometimes 2 layers of mesh. This clips onto your mic stand. So whenever you speak into a microphone, it effectively captures all of that wind noise, the F's, the T's, the horrible sounds, and prevents them going directly into the microphone. These kind of microphones are condenser microphones. They're really sensitive. They don't really have a protection. On a normal mic, you will see this kind of foam. Now this kind of foam, when you speak into it, will capture all that noise. It effectively does the same thing. But with big studio microphones like this, they don't really have, they have a little bit of protection, but the idea is they want to capture as much sound as possible, so they don't cover it with anything. So we use these things for vocals. These things you can buy, can't remember what this cost. They're relatively cheap. I think you could probably get them quite happily for like £5, $5. But if you're gonna get a really cheap standard one, you might as well make one for free. I think I will leave the camera there so you guys can see more clearly. Vital things you're gonna need. Not essential, but I recommend coat hanger, like we were saying earlier. Tights, vital. And also some pliers. This is gonna make your life so much easier when you're unraveling this thing. Don't worry if you break anything. We don't need necessarily all of it, but it will be useful. So if you're going to flatten all this out as much as possible, you want to treat this like a brand new piece of wire. Oh, that's stiffer than it looks. Or am I weaker than I look? Who blammin' knows? Come on then. Got it. Okay, so now I have my rod. Ease this round into a spherical shape. Okay, so size-wise, I'd probably say go with the size of your face. I think that's the easiest. So if it's about the size of your face, which this is pretty much the size of my face, then we're good. And then what you want to do is just pinch them together. So this is where your pliers will come in useful, because this gets fiddly. Okay, so like so, you end up with this kind of like knot. I don't know if you can kind of see that. You want to be careful of this bit there. What I've just done is I've just grabbed it with the pliers. In fact, I'll do it a bit more. And just given it a right old squeeze just to protect that end, because you don't want that stabbing anything later on. That would be pretty bad. You can take as long as you want to make that as perfect as you possibly want. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to just slide the tights over the top. It really doesn't matter which part of the tights. As long as the whole thing is covered, like so. Don't pull it too tight, because you still want it to perform how we're intending it to perform. We still want it to capture. And then what you want to do is wrap this round, somehow tie it off however you see fit. Rolling, 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 rolling. Give them a good tie off. I've actually done quite a neat job of that, if I'm being honest. Check that out. So what we've ended up with is a really similar thing. We've got then all of this to then stick onto your microphone stand. You just basically wrap that around your mic stand so that it sits in front of your mic. And you'll end up with something like this when it is attached to your mic stand. I think that's pretty neat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a comparison so you guys can hear the difference between a proper pop shield and this little makeshift thing. My bets are that there is going to be practically no difference at all. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a direct comparison now. I'm literally going to sing into this. I'm going to sing the same line with this, and I'm going to sing the same line for a final time without anything at all, and then I'm just going to chop them up, show you them like side by side so you guys can hear like exactly the difference between all three. Hopefully, if this goes well, the difference between this one and this one will be like, hopefully undetectable if we've done this right. And if it is, this video is legit. Okay, here goes. I'm going to use the cover that Isaac Tyler, a guy that I write with, really good friends with. He's just an all-round great musician and guy and artist. I'm going to use the backing track that we used to do this. I'm not going to put any effects other than a smidge of reverb. There's going to be no EQ, like nothing on the microphone, just a smidge of reverb, just to make it sound a little bit nice. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see the comparison.
This is my pop shields, test 1, 2. 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 This is my pop shields, test 1. This is my pop shields, test 1. This is my pop shields, test 1, 2.
Quite a difference. I could hear that in my headphones how much of a difference that was. That was insane. I think it's quite clear already. I'm feeling confident. Okay, I've just had a really quick listen back. The one without the pop shield, I promise you, was not edited. Like, it nearly blew my speakers when I played it back. Quite obvious that pop shields are definitely a necessity if you're recording. I mean, listening back, I really cannot notice. I think if you were being a bit more cautious, you could potentially use thicker tights, but like looking at the mesh looks about the same thickness. If anything, your tights one has 2 meshes there effectively, so it should be better than like a single mesh, one of these. So I think the best thing to do now is to let you guys have your verdict. In the comments down below, do you think this is any different to this? Leave me a comment and I'd love to hear your thoughts because, I mean, we're always about saving them pennies, right? I hope this has been a nice, quick, useful video for you guys and I'd like to see some of these. If you guys make some, tweet me at jazzmanholliday with 2 L's and tweet me a picture of you using them. I'd love to see it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do that little subscribe and bell notification thing if you'd like to. It's up to you. In the meantime, take care, look after each other, and remember, never stop creating. Bye!